This is our $20,000 Supreme accessory collection. We're starting it out with the Supreme Wheaties. Jacob was really hungry on the Wheaties drop. He clearly over-ordered by a lot.
I don't think I ever even tried them though.
Yeah, now they're all expired, so good job. We're going to a bunch of stuff off our bottom shelf. In case you guys didn't know, it does go from least cool to most cool for the most part. So we got the Supreme Sun Pin.
Let's just go rapid fire with this. We got the Supreme ear keychain.
Parachute toy.
I believe this is a
Poncho.
rain poncho.
We got some permanent stickers that say Supreme on them, look like name tags.
Some Supreme gloves right here, pretty cool.
We actually each have a pair of those that we use to clean our bathroom with.
Yeah, you don't want to have bare hands.
Fun fact. Supreme chapstick.
A mini Supreme North Face pillow keychain.
You stupid.
What is it actually? I always wondered.
You put it on like keys and stuff so that way they float in water for hikers and stuff. People that actually enjoy the outdoors, unlike me and you.
Mini pillow.
We got a Supreme shower cap.
Supreme bubbles. I think we have like 20 of these. I don't even know.
Yeah, if you guys want some bubbles, hit us up. And we got some toothpaste that looks like Jacob used. You guys can see the dents in it. Thanks for telling me about that one, Jacob.
I don't think I used that. To go with the toothpaste, we got the Supreme toothbrush. It's actually really cool. I have one of these I used to use for travel. Pull it out.
Yeah, it's a travel toothbrush.
Put it in. You got a toothbrush. And go ahead and close it up.
We got a ton of these Supreme keychains and pins, so we're gonna go through them real fast. Here we got the snowman pin. You guys can see he's got a little something something in his mouth.
This is a bear pin.
This one is a little peace sign guy.
This one just says stay positive. Pretty cool, good message.
This one looks like a little Brillo pad, or like the box to a Brillo pad.
I think we already showed this one, but we have another one, Supreme Sun Pin.
This one is actually a keychain, not a pin. This side says Supreme, and if you flip it over, it says I love you.
And this one is some pretty cool Supreme eyes.
Neither me or Jacob skate, but we got these Supreme skateboard rims, wheels, we don't know what they're called, but
Rims.
they go to a skateboard, they look cool, so we copped them.
Supreme Band-Aids. Band-Aid brand, obviously. Pretty cool. Good if you ever get a boo-boo.
Next, we got the Supreme Pelican brand flashlight. Even though it's never been opened, I can already tell you guys this thing's brighter than my future.
Here we have some Supreme phone cases for the iPhone 11. Nobody has those anymore, but pink one, green one, black one. We're missing the blue one, so if you guys have it, hit us up.
One of the smallest, cheapest, and coolest Supreme accessories we own is this little keychain. It's actually a bird call. It sounds so realistic. This is one of my favorite things that we own.
Yeah, I love them.
We got the Supreme Luden's cough drops right here. These things are probably like 3 or 4 years expired by now, but 5,000 likes and me and Jacob will eat the whole package. Isn't that right?
My first time here, but I guess so, yeah, I guess so.
You will.
Next up, Supreme Smarties. And it's actually a Supreme Smarties necklace. So you can open it up, wear it around your neck, eat off of it if you get hungry.
Flex on the haters. Everyone knows about the Supreme Oreos, not gonna spend much time on these. And then one of the newer Supreme food items is the mac and cheese. It comes with macaroni shaped as letters that spell out Supreme. So definitely one of the cooler Supreme food items right here.
Since you want to eat these at 5,000, let's do these if we get 500 likes. These if we get...
I'm lactose intolerant.
I'll do these if we get 500 likes. 1,000, 5,000.
You guys heard the man. Run it up. Make sure to like, comment, share with a friend, and turn on notifications so you guys never miss a video. We appreciate all the love. So if you guys can do that, it truly helps us out. We just want to say thank you.
Next up, we have the Supreme Illusion Box. Pretty cool. You see this quarter? Now you don't. Where'd it go? Honestly, I don't know. Oh, you can open this up.
Bro, we've never, bro.
We're
it's like
rich.
all the way full. Oh my gosh.
It's like a life's...
We could buy like another Supreme, one more Supreme accessory.
Maybe, yeah, we probably can. Well, maybe that blue phone case we need.
Here we got this clear lock. Funny story about this is me and Jacob actually each bought one of these for each other for Christmas a couple years ago, so we actually have two. Yeah, if you guys want one of these, hit us up in the comments, DM us on Instagram. You guys know the deal by now. So me and Jacob are two degens, so you know we gotta get a bunch of gambling Supreme accessories. We'll start it out with these mini bicycle playing cards, but you know, with these sausage fingers, they're still sealed, you can't use them.
Yeah, definitely not functional, but these are two pretty cool Supreme cards. We have the gold one and the street scene one. On the back, it's just normal cards. The gold one is gold, but...
Both are extremely hard to find and very rare accessories, so very cool to see both of those and own them.
Luckily we have both, so
Next is the clear Supreme bicycle cards. Funny thing about these is we actually have 2 sets. It was when me and Jacob first got into Preem, and we each got a set for each other for Christmas, so we ended up with 2. We actually opened one and we were using them the day we got them.
Now for the dice, this is the first one and the more rare one. Clear dice. The dice are actually like a little bit like translucent and red. Clear case, magnetic closing, pretty cool.
And the next ones are still dice. They're actually aluminum dice. Make sure you guys hear that. And they come with like a cool aluminum case with like a velvet lining, so these are pretty dope.
Next up, we have Supreme water bottles and food accessories. Here we have a metal water bottle. I actually use one on a day-to-day basis currently. It holds ice really well. You'll have a cold drink with ice in it. 24 hours later, still have ice.
This is like a miso soup bowl. It comes with like a little spoon too, all Supreme branded with like a really cool graphic on it.
This was my dynamic duo in middle school. I used to use this every single day for food, this every single day for water. You know, I was a hype beast, had to use Supreme stuff.
Was a hype beast. This is probably my favorite Supreme accessory. We, as you guys know, have 2 sets of these. We each got each other a set for Christmas. This is the Supreme chopsticks. They come with this cool case. Before we really ever started collecting Supreme accessories, this was just always one of my favorites, so it just holds a dear spot in my heart.
Next up, Supreme tennis balls. Has the Supreme branding on the actual ball, Supreme on the case as well, and it is Wilson branded, so you know it's actually a good ball.
Here we got some Supreme magnets, and they're actually all of like older Supreme accessories that were dropped. So we got like the cappuccino maker, the brick, dirt bike, the angel statue, tool machine. And they do look a little foggy right now. It's because they all have a protective layer over them. And once you remove that, they get scratched up real easily. So me and Jacob have yet to do that.
This might be one of my favorite Supreme accessories. Disregarding the size, it might be the smallest, but it is one of the best. It's really cool how the Supreme looks like it's floating inside of the bouncy ball. But if you guys do have any of these, do not bounce it. They're too old now. You could see where that line is. It's very possible it could crack open.
Next up are Supreme blades. This one's actually a little different. It's not like your standard box cutter because it actually has a ceramic blade in it and then Supreme branded on the outside metal shell.
Then we have these, a red one and a black one. I think it's like a wood type thing, pretty cool. And once you open it, you can twist this and lock it in place. And whenever you close it back up again, if you don't want to open it on accident, twist this, lock it in place so you can't open it.
Next up is probably my favorite Supreme blade, just a keychain, and it's actually a butterfly knife. So this opens up into the blade and you can just throw it right on your keys.
If that one isn't my favorite, then it has to be this one. This is from I think like 06, 08, 07, almost like 15 years old, 20 years old at this point. Super hard to find. It's just basic, but really, really cool because of the age and we've been wanting it for a while. But we are missing the red one. So if you guys do know someone that has it, please let us know.
Next up is Supreme tools. We're gonna start it out with the wrench. Really nothing too cool about this. It's just real heavy. It's Supreme branded right on the side right there. Nothing too special.
Then we have the set of Supreme measuring tapes. They're pretty small. They only go up 6 feet. Obviously, pull it out, works like that. Standard measuring tape.
And the reason he's not pulling it out too far is because we have this measuring tape also that your boy right here decided to break. We were hanging up some skateboards on the wall. I handed him the measuring tape and he handed me the measuring tape back like this for some reason.
Keyword we.
And now we were hanging up measuring tapes and he handed me the measuring tape back like this. Now it's broken. We got Supreme art stuff up next. These are a couple cool markers. I'm pretty sure they're oil based, and something cool about these is you guys can already see the tips on them. So when you draw, you get some really cool patterns out of them. This one's just red and white, but this one you guys can see has all types of different colors on it.
These are Supreme Magic Ink markers. I don't know why they're called Magic Ink. I'm pretty sure they're like some type of oil base. Again, kind of like those. But whenever you open it up, you get a good variety of colors, all bright colors. And then this is what comes inside of the boxes. It says Supreme. I like how it has the question mark. I think that's kind of the Magic Ink theme right there.
Whatever that means. This is a Supreme camera. So this actually dropped not too long ago, I think. It was sold out pretty quick, so we didn't get it for retail. We just picked it up off a reseller. Nothing too special, just a cool accessory to have. Something you don't see too often, a Supreme camera.
Now we have all different kinds of Supreme toy guns. Right here we have a blue pellet blaster, Nerf collab. And we also have the pink one, which is the full set. They only did 2 colors.
And then you guys already know this is the OG Supreme Super Soaker. One of your friends actually blessed us on this.
Yeah, he gave it to us like basically retail, even though
shout out
it's a
to
couple
him for
years
that.
old.
It's really nice cop.
This right here is a Supreme Frisbee. It says, "My heart found you." Has it? Who is this?
Jacob, bro.
I just want to make sure it wasn't Jesus before I say who is this guy. I don't want to be disrespectful. It's not, right? Because I just want to say this guy.
So.
I could say this guy, right? I just didn't, you know what I mean? I just didn't want to be disrespectful. Because it looks like it might be praying.
It has a picture of a man like holding up praying.
Oh, yeah, it's that guy. Whammo. This right here is Supreme Whammo Frisbee. It says, "My heart found you." I'm assuming that's Whammo. I don't know who Whammo is. And it says Supreme on the bottom. Pretty cool color. And I think there's a blue one as well.
Sorry, I think Whammo's the brand.
Oh.
I think it is Jesus, Savior.
Oh, so it probably is Jesus.
That's what I just said that. I'm gonna hurt you. You're so dumb.
So here we have Supreme Whammo Savior Frisbee. It says, "My heart found you." Jesus on the front. Supreme right here. Pretty cool Frisbee.
This was supposed to be a Supreme fish bowl, but as you guys can see, it's filthy dirty. I actually used it to create like a little terrarium. It had some succulents in here and it didn't work out too well, so I threw them in the trash.
Now we have Supreme Hex Bugs. These are actually pretty cool. They're more of a recent release, I think like 2022, 2021 maybe. Pretty cool, 5-pack of red, 5-pack of black. I don't think I've ever played with Hex Bugs though.
Yeah, we need to get some tracks. We bought this retail on their shop online for $300.
We actually bought 2 at first.
Whenever we first copped it, I thought it was about to be like a bigger lamp,
Like a stand-up.
rechargeable LED. It sounded sick. I thought it was about to be nice. And then we get this in the mail.
Gotcha, bitch.
I was not happy.
Not at all.
Still not happy. Least favorite Supreme accessory by far. $300 for this. Out of their minds. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. One of the last categories is going to be grass-themed Supreme accessories. So we got these matches right here. They're supposed to be incense matches, but we're putting them under the grass category because you can use them for whatever you want to use them for.
In case you don't want to go old school and use some matches, you could just use a Zippo lighter. I think we only have this one. I don't think we have any of the other Supreme Zippos.
Yeah, that's our only one.
Yeah, but there's a lot of cool Supreme Zippos out there. There's like a Swarovski, glow in the dark, black.
This is probably one of my favorite Supreme accessories. It might be one of the rarest we own. This is Supreme rolling papers. You guys can see on the inside of the lid, it says "Each one, teach one." I mean, not much has to be said about these. You really don't see these often, and one pack goes for like $100 to $200, so definitely one of the coolest and rarest Supreme accessories.
Yeah, I can't believe we paid $200 for paper.
We?
Oh yeah, you bought those. I can't believe you paid $200 for paper.
Tell me about it.
You gotta be able to weigh the grass. So we got a Supreme scale right here. Pretty cool. I mean, it's a Supreme scale. What else is there to say about it?
Not too rare, but it's probably one of the more iconic Supreme accessories.
Next up, we have a Supreme snow globe. He has a Supreme scarf on, as you can see right there. He also has a little something in his mouth. Supreme across the front. This might be one of my favorite Supreme accessories that we have.
We got another keychain right here. As you guys can see, it says Supreme right on the front. Cool thing about this one is it's actually a harmonica. Picked this up for retail right off the Supreme site. Nothing too special, but it's just kind of cool.
Right here we have a Supreme stocking. Pretty cool art on the front. Pretty sure it's actually made in France? Italy. Yeah, made in Italy. Pretty comfortable. I feel like it could be a good blanket.
Despite what I might have said earlier in the video, this is my favorite Supreme accessory, the Supreme Nutcracker from 2019. This is something you definitely don't see often, and it's on a lot of people's wish lists, so.
And our mom actually gifted it to us for Christmas one year, so makes it that much more special.
We know you guys have seen these two Supreme chairs. We got one of the metal folding chairs, we do still need the black one, and then the Supreme lawn chair. And we do actually have a third one.
Watch out, Dodge, watch out, Joey. Here's the next one. You guys might not be able to see it too good though, so let's reposition it a little bit.
This is the lawn chair that didn't release to the public. We got this from our boy Life Codes on Instagram. We'll pop up his ad on the screen. But yeah, this was definitely a really cool find.
Obviously you guys have seen this throughout the whole video. And you might be wondering why it's not by our other skateboards. It's because this is our favorite, most rare Supreme skateboard we have, the ET deck. It's super hard to find. Whenever we came by it, it's the only time we've ever seen it before. And I think it was like 250 bucks, but we knew we had to get it since we've never seen it before. We've never seen it since then either. We have the Shrek skateboard to start it off on the left side. Under it, we have the Uncut Box logo, which is kind of squared off instead of rounded off. A different look from your average skateboard. Up here we have the Smurf deck. I think this was maybe the first one we ever got it for retail, which was actually tough at the time. People loved the Smurf collab. And we have the Cause deck. What is it called? The paint deck, I think. It's supposed to be like a paint can. It's pretty cool. It's warning sign. It's newer, but still different from what they normally release. And then we have these two that aren't hung up. It's because we have a lot that are already going sideways, so we don't really have space for these yet. It would look weird to have them going sideways with no vertical ones under it. This one's actually really cool. I love the dog on the front right there above the anti-hero, or I guess just the hero. The aerial deck, you can see it's a helicopter. I don't think it's a Supreme helicopter, but it might be flying a Supreme banner right here.
Jacob, I hate to break it to you, but
there is a Supreme helicopter.
That's not a helicopter, that's an airplane.
Oh, right here, the Gummo skateboard. I love the t-shirt because there's a piece of bacon like over here on the wall, which obviously didn't make it onto the deck. Here is, what is that one called again?
I think it's called the Bowery.
Yeah, it's basically like the newer version of a street scene, I guess.
Yeah, they made like a phone case. There was like an ashtray or something else. Can't remember exactly.
Yeah. I mean, not much to be said about that one. This atmosphere urine, pretty cool. If you guys don't know, it's Anti-Hero and Supreme collab. All the letters like the A, T, O are from the Anti-Hero logo, and all the letters that come from the Supreme logo are obviously designed like the Supreme logo, and combined they spell out atmosphere urine. This one I believe is the glitch deck, something like that. Obviously looks glitch. No cool story, just looks nice. The balloon deck is pretty cool. It's Supreme and then 1994, obviously all jumbled together all over the place. And I'm pretty sure there's a white one too. This one has like a silver backing, almost like a reflection for the background behind the balloons. Then we have the pill deck. Don't do drugs, kids, they're bad. But I'm pretty sure some of the pills actually say Supreme on them, which is pretty cool. This is the sticker skateboard. Pretty cool, has a bunch of different Supreme stickers. We love Supreme stickers, and it actually has some rare ones on it. So it makes it that much cooler for us because it's stickers that we wanted whenever we first started collecting. And then right above it, the final one is the t-shirt deck. Pretty cool, not too rare, nothing special. All right, so we have Supreme stuff all over our basement, so we completely forgot about this. It was just hanging from the ceiling somewhere. It's a Supreme kite, but to be honest, I'm worried if we take it out that we're not gonna be able to get it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see if we can find a picture to put on the screen maybe. We might have one.
Yeah, if not, we'll find one online, but we'll pop a picture right, probably down there.
Yeah, probably. Somewhere
down there. We really appreciate you guys sticking around for the whole video. It really means a lot to us. If you guys enjoyed this video, we also have videos of our Mischief collection and our sneaker collection. Probably crazier than this video, so make sure to go check those out. They're gonna be linked down in the description.
Also, one more thing. Supreme sticker collection is going to be coming really soon. We have a crazy collection, so you guys won't want to miss that.
We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.